Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at another dragon figure, and this is actually a Spanish dragon figure, which as far as I know is the only one that was ever made. Um, so yeah, this is a Spanish volunteer LMG gunner from Leningrad, 1942 to 43, and his name is Diego Lopez-Navarro. So let's take a look at the box. There is a picture of him. Very nice looking figure. There's another picture of him on the side. And then here is the back. All right, and this is one of Dragon's last models that they made. It's from 2012, so you can see that the detail, just based on the picture, the detail looks very good. So cool looking box. Let me take out the figure for you. All right, guys, so here is the figure. And I'll be honest, this wasn't a figure that I was actually ever interested in too much. But the fact that he was Spanish really intrigued me, and that's ultimately why I really wanted to get him. And I saw him on eBay go for a really good price. I only paid like $60, which is pretty good considering that this one is a little tricky to find within the US. But yeah, overall, I like this figure a lot. I think he's really cool and very unique with him being Spanish. Alright, so you can see that this figure is equipped with a DPM light machine gun, which is pretty interesting. That is a Russian weapon, so I'm assuming that this was captured. Let me take this out of his hands. Okay, there is the large magazine for the machine gun. It's got a sling and then bipod in the front. Okay, that clip doesn't really want to go in. Hang on. Alright, so if you wanted to, you can sling this across his shoulder. You can get a cool pose there. You can pull out his stick grenade and pose him like they have him on the box. Alright, well, moving on, let's take a look at the head sculpt with the helmet. And I really liked the helmet for this figure, mainly because they got the Spanish insignia there on the side of his helmet, which is very nice. The helmet is a little big for the head, or in other words, the head is a little small. And I noticed that's kind of an issue that's always been with the later Dragon models, which is why I'm not always a huge fan of the later Dragon models. I noticed a lot of their head sculpts they made too small, which really bugs me. I don't know why they did that. But it's not too noticeable on this figure. It's definitely worse on some others that I've had. But yeah, I really like the helmet. Love that insignia on the side. All right, but as far as detail, the head sculpt is very nicely detailed. We've got a lot of wrinkles on the face. Very realistic, as you would expect from one of Dragon's last models that they ever made. And the hair is really realistic, so very, very nice. Just a little bit on the small side. Okay, as for equipment, there's not a whole lot to show here, but we've got standard German equipment here. He does come with a pistol and the holster, of course. All right, and then standard German equipment in the back. Very nice. All right, and then his uniform is very nice as well. He's got the winter combat uniform, which looks nice, especially the detailing on there. There's a lot of dirt, and it just looks very soiled. So that looks great. And that pretty much covers every aspect of his winter uniform here. And it's on the knees as well, so very nice. And then we've got his boots. And this figure does come with the gloved hands, which you got to be careful with those. They tend to break very easily. So far I've had no issues though. But then underneath of this, he does have a sweater. So yeah, I believe that's everything to show. I guess lastly, he does come with, there is a hood on this uniform, so you could put the hood over his head if you want. That looks cool as well. But yeah, I think that is everything to show for this figure. A little bit of a shorter review, but there's not as much to show. It is kind of light on equipment, but this is a great figure. The detail is very good, especially on that head sculpt. I really like the expression with all the wrinkles and everything, just very realistic. And the uniform is nicely detailed as well, and the helmet is really cool. So yeah, this is a figure I would recommend picking up, mainly for the reason that he is Spanish. I think that is so cool. I love seeing the different nationalities that Dragon made. They didn't make a whole lot, but they do have a few. So it was cool that they made a Spanish figure. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this review. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.